Is it fucking recording?
Hell yeah.
Okay. So, we'll be reviewing Beast Deities today.
I want to say real quick though, this is our dude Pressurizer's first vid on the channel. Yeah. How we going, man? Good luck.
Okay. So this is Beast Deities. So our starter will be White Tiger purely because later on, as I will explain, it just works with the deck. You're running 4 heals, 4 draw PGs, 8 fronts.
I did it one time, Joey. One time.
So, okay. So our first grade 1 will be 2 Outer Princess JCs. This is currently a promo card, but the reason why I'm currently running it is due to the influx of Kagero players, and just in general, it's very good protection for Novas, as if they have a targeting skill to retire or get rid of a unit, they'll likely aim at your Brutal Jacks, which I will explain later on why they're so pivotal for the deck to function. Our next grade 1 will be 3 Scarlet Birds. So this goes into why you want to use White Tiger as your starter. So when you Soul Blast with this, you can restand all of your rear guards, which will be
all your units.
all your units, including your Vanguard.
I.e. fuck Murakumo.
Yeah. Making
Fuck
it
you.
more. Fuck you, Dylan. Okay, so as long as you have White Tiger and Soul and you Soul Blast, it'll restand all of your units. And if you have White Tiger and Soul, it'll give you an extra draw for essentially.
That is assuming you stand 2 units.
Yeah, 2 or more.
Which
But
is still
in
good.
any way, you shouldn't use Scarlet Bird to restand a single unit regardless.
Yeah.
In any scenario.
Just use Jack. You set up for it.
Yeah. So we'll get into that later. So this one's a bit controversial. 4 Raizer custom. So I'm gonna move these out of the way.
Raizer Custom's still a good card.
Raizer custom is still a good card. Basically, this card restands when the card in front of it in a row restands, which, considering it's Nova Grapplers, I don't know if I should really explain this, but you're restanding your rear guards constantly, and just why would you not run this? And 2, depending on your matchup, it's a really good starting Vanguard as it gives you initiative to attack first. You generally don't want to do that as it lowers the amount of cards.
It's a hard neg 2.
Yeah, it's a neg 2, but it's still good in some very, very specific scenarios.
Like in time. Okay, go. Yeah.
So next, Claydol Mechanic. This one's kind of self-explanatory. It's the best counter charger in the clan. Some people say you should run Boomerang Thrower, but
I like Boomerang Thrower because he gives you soul, but I can see why you'd use this guy as well.
yeah, he's really situational. Like, Boomerang Thrower is really situational. If you don't have all your cards face down in the damage zone, Boomerang Thrower is it's not worth it.
If you have
placing.
1 or less face up, so.
Yeah, 1 or less face up.
Then this
That's
guy's draw skill isn't great though.
yeah, but it is good in certain matchups, as in if you get your board nuked by Exculpate, or Nova Vogue,
fucking Narukami actually goes off.
or Blade Master becomes super meta. Right, Dylan?
Blade Master's just gonna be playable. He will be played. He's not gonna be the main Kagero in there, but he's gonna be played.
No, he is going to be played.
Yeah.
So Claydol Mechanic is just a generally good card that has an extra benefit for the clan. Next up, 3 Refilling Raizer. He essentially just boosts your units, and once you have 2 Excel circles, you can attack with 1, use Refilling Raizer, give 5k, use Incise and or Azure Dragon to restand the one that Refilling just boosted. Just make a big unit even bigger, essentially.
TV thing from Fully Cleared.
Yeah, he's just a gas pump with legs. He's beautiful.
But like the head thing, he literally looks like that TV looking dude.
He's the only Raizer without eyes.
He's the only Raizer that isn't based off of the Battle Raizer model.
That is true. So, next up, in my opinion, the ace of the deck. Brutal Jack. This guy,
Oh, you mean Genocide Jack?
yeah, he does everything the clan needs. So, he's a 19k base.
Well, not really what he should be.
He is a 19k base.
Not during the opponent's turn.
Well, no, not during the opponent's turn. But he's essentially a 19k base.
He's a 19k attacker.
He's a 19k attacker. So, and he also rests your rear guards, which goes into Scarlet Bird's skill, because if you don't have enough rear guards to rest because you don't have enough Black Tortoises to do their thing or whatever, and
Or, you know, they
et
just
cetera.
all hit.
Yeah, or just they all hit. You just use him. Rest 2 rear guards, do that, get a free plus, well, almost a free +1.
Yeah, like he doesn't stand normally, but you can pay his cost, which is just rest 2 and then stand him.
That, and he's probably Nova's best grade 2 Vanguard right now. He's a 19k attack grade 2 Vanguard.
He's fucking awesome.
Yeah. And realistically, if you are in a... Murakumo is the one that has Zanbaku, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in a Murakumo matchup, it would be stupid to do this, but realistically, you could just keep Jack on as your Vanguard.
Yeah, he's...
And just meme them.
No, that's completely justifiable because he does have the big number.
No, he does have a big number.
If you got 3 Jacks, they don't have any removal inherently, so
Yeah.
you can justify it.
Yeah. So, Jack is probably overall, currently, I think he's up until grade 3s, he's the clan's best card. Black Tortoise. So, he's the main phase attacker currently. Eclair's probably going to phase him out soon, but...
To be honest, I don't really think Eclair's much better than him.
Yeah, that plus 3k, though, people like justifying him for that reason.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep running Black Tortoise, though.
Black Tortoise is actually good with XL1. He's
Yeah.
one of the only cards where like you actually want to use XL1 instead.
Yeah, that's why I'm using XL1.
Man, go into the full skill, though.
Yeah, so Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, you know, he basically restands to do this too. He restands, then attacks again. So if you do rest him and don't have a Scarlet Bird to restand him or something or whatnot,
Yeah.
just he restands himself and then attacks again in the main phase, which,
It's an axe skill.
yeah, it's a really good skill, and it's reusable too.
The main benefit is that he doesn't need to be resting for that to start.
Yeah. No one wants to fuck with this. It's best.
He's taking a picture to send it to his girlfriend.
So the next
Am I wrong? And he shook his head.
Max Raizer.
Hell
So
yeah.
I used to run 3, but in my playtesting, 2 is less cloggy.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have an Excel gift, which is the main problem with him. So if he had an Excel gift, he'd be so much better.
He'd be like,
But-
he would be worthy of being a double.
Probably. So basically, he's just always on rearguard. You don't want him as Vanguard ever. There's like no scenario where he's a
Yeah.
good Vanguard. But he does have that Vanguard skill, so you know he's not completely dead in hand if you don't have another grade 3.
Yeah.
But
Unlike Blood Bomber,
you want him on Excel Circle because he hits for 32.
his skill is when he's not boosted and he attacks, he gets 10k.
Yeah.
The best situation is if you can use Azure Dragon to call him an attack.
Yeah. It's like if you don't have a Black Taurus in hand, if you have a Max Raizer, that's almost as good,
Yeah.
if not better. So next, Insize Raizer. This
How
is
many?
3.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is a solid grade 3 to ride after Azure Dragon, as it only gets better every turn. With the more Excel circles you have, the more attacks you get as long as you have units on them, because it restands everything on an Excel circle. Which, it's a very simple skill, and it does it all for a single counterblast. It's a simple skill, but it's just,
Just unattack stand all this stuff on additional circles.
yeah, it overwhelms Protect clans, and in a lot of scenarios it even does it to Force clans.
Yeah.
And last but not least, the greatest card in the whole clan currently. Better than...
I'd argue he's better than Illumino because you can actually plus from this guy.
He's just the main ace at the moment. Azure Dragon. Azure Dragon does literally everything the clan needs for cheap. You place him, counterblast 1, draw a card, and then place a card from hand and immediately main phase attack with it.
So, you know, the best thing about that is that even if you have, like, literally no cards other than him, you draw into a trigger, you've still got a new Axle Circle, so you're still going to be able to hit anything.
Yeah. Literally, he will do anything that you need him to do. And then say that attack hits and it doesn't, you're like, oh, they didn't take the bait, they didn't guard and then let him restand. Well, cool. Now you just attack and his when he attacks skill. You just counterblast. That guy's restood anyways. Front triggers, just it makes it amazing. Which is why I run 8 front instead of any crits, because you just want everything in your front row to be so high that your opponent has... It doesn't matter that it's hitting for 1.
Yeah.
It's just, you have so many attacks per turn that your opponent's immediately overwhelmed.
Yeah. And they're heavily incentivized to take the earlier attacks because his skill as well as Tortoise's, if their attack doesn't hit, they restand.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they're also incentivized to take it in general from these heavy rush decks because they have a chance to gain defensive triggers.
Yeah, the best part about all of that too, though, is that if they do draw a trigger during that, then you can prepare your back row for rear guard.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, now they are going to hit and they have to guard. And eventually, if they're at least at 4 or 5 damage, you're likely going to win as long as you have 2 or more Excel circles.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much all we gotta say. Join the Discord.
Links in the description.
Yeah. Thanks for recording this one with me, bud.
No problem.
Hell yeah, man. Let's get your Overlord, your the end build as well as mine compared to each other. In like
Yeah.
a month or so, we'll probably get the updated Beast DDs list, or hell, maybe even a Heroes list on my end. Yeah.
I'm not Heroes.
Dude, I am. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Can't wait for Luminol. He'll make this build even better.
Yeah.
You don't even have to tweak it that much.
So, yeah, fucking join the Discord. See you.